strongest team in the France-England encounter later on. Morocco, who have won hearts, minds and imaginations. Portugal possessing a potent mix of gift and graft. Ever scorer in a World Cup knockout stage game when he netted against Switzerland. A 6-1 thrashing.
Portugal. As he runs along that back line, he's going to stay and occupy those two center backs frequently.
The chopping challenge from... Reckon that around 15,000 Moroccans live here in Qatar, and in it comes, and well, there's the save by Bunu. It is going to be a corner.
And yeah,
Joao Felix with a header.
An early goal would be exactly what Portugal would want to draw up, just to take some of the.
In position. These counter-attacks from Morocco, and it was a replacement left back Yahia Atiyat Allah enjoying a bit of freedom. And the curl is away. Ziyech, and the header had too much height on it from Youssef En-Nesyri.
Well, he's going to be one of your targets. He's got a tall presence and no one marked.
Ruben Neves trying to open up the Moroccan rear guard. This comes off Dalot. Forward, but on the left here. And Amala, but there is Diogo Costa to fall on it.
Outside of Bruno Fernandes, he's been their best player.
Otavio going down. Amrabat is attending to him. Otavio, like Pep, born in Brazil. From the back. Then by Bruno Fernandes for Portugal. Ruben Neves managed to get his head to it and hit with real ferocity by Rafael Guerreiro, who scored in the last match. Couldn't clear the danger, Morocco. Now they might. Forward on the volley by Diogo Dalot. Nobody really in the vicinity. Morocco know full well they're going to have to do a lot of work without the ball. Almost fell for Ramos. We haven't spoken about him too much so far, but he looking for Ziyech. Wants to get the ball onto his left foot. Doing that here. Never troubling Diogo Costa.
And again, this.
Atiyat Allah trying to come away with it. No, Nusser Mazraoui, a Bayern player because of injury. A real blow, the fact that he's absent. And so, well, we're going to see this, aren't we, from all the Moroccan players conducting the orchestra, if you like. Ziyech. And easy beat, really, for Diogo. Sequence, though, from the Moroccans, and they have the ball again. Amrabat. Ziyech forced to try to play it over with his right foot. This time it comes off Rafael Guerreiro, and a corner. Again. To squeeze that one in towards the near post. The defending was Bruno. Just bounced around. Ziyech. And no way through this time for Buffal. Taken by Guerreiro. Borussia Dortmund in the Bundesliga in Germany. Not a bad idea. And he took quite the thump from Bruno Fernandes. Yassine Bounou.
I mean, this looks like a 50-50. It's just a good little combination playing space that Spain really didn't have.
Ziyech came off Joao Felix. Ruben Neves had to react. Ended up fouling Selim Amala. Ziyech, the man to take it. And there's the flashing header. Well, he didn't really get hold of it. Youssef En-Nesyri barrier in front. It's too long and too strong. Bruno Fernandes looking for Rafael Guerreiro. Sabio scored 9 goals in that World Cup in England in 2006. And now it comes here. The flashing shot from Joao Felix. It took a nick on the way through.
And again, they just try this central ball. They're not necessarily going to get the first, but it's the second one that becomes incredibly important.
Portuguese. Guerreiro, and the referee not satisfied. Facundo Tejo. Same approach, Guerreiro. Halfway left foot in there. Bruno Fernandes saw what he was trying. Ball all the way for Dalot to go after. Rafael Guerreiro. For Ramos, he hasn't really enjoyed too many significant touches so far, Ali.
No.
Your play. This has to happen at pace. You just feel. Boufal. Atiat Allah and Amala couldn't keep the shot down. Nice piece of construction though.
Yeah, and
Boufal. Atiat Allah is wider to the left, but it's Boufal. Held comfortably enough by Diogo Costa. Saying of our media colleague Grant Wall overnight, a trailblazer in terms of the sport in the United States. Younger aspiring journalists. His kindness came shining through. Now Morocco trying to get themselves onto the front foot, but that will have to come back. Boufal's not been saying that time and again this World Cup. Guerreiro, and there's the shot on sight from João Felix.
And it's
nil, Portugal nil. Amrabat just kicked it a bit too far forward for his own good. Ramos working all the way back there.
And that's another one of the differences you get with Ramos leading the line.
Pinched in. Unahi again. Atiat Allah is wide on the left. See if they use it here. They do. They need a good ball from the left back. Atiat Allah. And how about that? En-Nesyri for Morocco. The Moroccan dream is very much alive. Haven't conceded a goal, Morocco, at this World Cup by an opposition player. The one they did shit was an own goal. Masraoui, and now real space for Morocco. Unahi, do they have a second goal in their future? Well, it goes wide. They had.
With the referee on this near side.
They have to pay attention at the back, and El Yami, well, the referee had already. Is back on his seat on the bench. Second half is under. Here's Diogo Dalot. Send over the accurate ball to the deflection of Atiat Allah, and safety first there from Bruno Fernandes. The corner. Pep was the player who went down, but no wrongdoing. Still appealing. A lung-bursting run with the ball at his feet. Ashraf Hakimi. Comprehensively tripped up by Pep.
And that is why he's one of the best right backs.
Players lurking. Sace is up from the back, in there by Ziyech, and he had a devil of a time dealing with that. Diogo Costa.
And that's exactly what they draw up. Ziyech just trying to put this in an area matches to come in and be the hero. He's built for these moments.
Interesting changes. Ronaldo, the players who've gone off. Here's Ronaldo, shuffle of feet, but held by Bono with confidence. The squad members born outside Morocco. This is better from Portugal. Diogo Dalot, but it's into the grateful clutches of Bono. Picked, a great play by Boufal for Morocco. En-Nesyri to trap it, but it's ballooned over the top by Unahi.
And you can't underestimate how important it is to play the way you're facing. Boufal just dances through two Portuguese players, and then En-Nesyri sets that one up so perfectly.
Portugal trying to play their way through, and it was always going that little bit wide. Ramos getting into that, just waiting. Ronaldo always wants the ball. He's left back. Inching towards the hour mark. Portugal in need of inspiration. Chipped in by Bruno Fernandes. Bring it to Diogo Dalot. Well, that's what I was talking about. A defensive acumen throughout this game shown by Atiat Allah.
Yeah, just wait.
Bruno Bruno Fernandes right across the face of goal, and no takers for Portugal, with Ramos in the vicinity and João Felix off to the left. Not for him at all. Now space for Bernardo Silva. Bruno Fernandes couldn't find the target.
And the transition to transition is there for Portugal in the taking. Bernardo Silva finds Bruno Fernandes sitting at the top of the 18, and as he swipes across that one, he just gets under it too much.
Maneuver. Frustration so far for the Portuguese. Bruno Fernandes and same pair of hands. Bruno. For Portugal. Here we go. That is it for Ramos, who has underwhelmed tonight as much as he is.
5, and I'll be shocked.
Rafael Leao trying to make his presence felt, having come on. Was he chopped down there? Apparently so. Everything is ship shape. Bruno Fernandes, something pre-rehearsed.
Create that space with Ronaldo's movement to cover in their defensive shifts.
Dalot's pass, getting it back from Bruno Fernandes. Diogo Dalot. The Manchester United connection. Bruno Fernandes with the delivery. Not comfortable enough for the defenders. Bernardo Silva. Cancelo is trying to force his way through. There'll be another corner, this time from the left. With Dari, it looked like. Off the head of Shedira.
Well, they've got Pep at that near post, potentially for a flick on.
See a movement inside the box. Bruno Fernandes with it. He's managed to get fingertips to the ball. Everyone here in something of an emotional mangle. It's that sort of night. They go into construction mode, and when they do it this way, it can be very easy on the eye. And look at the gap in the centre there. He to flick it on, and oh, it was lovely skill by Shedira. Terrific. Took a deflection on the way through. I mentioned Abuklal and Jabran. Ziyech is going to make his way off. Boufal very early on in the match against South Korea. Oh, he's got the break of the ball unexpectedly. Ronaldo and João Felix. Well, like a flashing blade, but not to be. Bruno.
And the big frame of Bruno had it covered.
An absolute nail biter. And there's Bruno. And that wasn't all that convincing. Got his knuckles to the ball. Vitinha's pass. And he has João Felix available. And bundled to the ground, João Felix by Shedira. Free kick here to Portugal.
And we talk about closing out matches and decisions.
Leading by a goal to nil. Can they see this out? Oh, it's something innovative. Substitutes. Full complement used. They need a good ball here with Ronaldo hovering in the centre.
For a split second, and as soon as that surface comes in, they get on him. 2 players, 3 players, close him.
Bruno Fernandes. Well, it's dogged defending. El Yamik. They're asking the question there, the Portuguese.
And now they're going to stack up and try to get free.
Bruno Fernandes with it. Couldn't pick out a Portuguese teammate. Well, now he has gone down under the challenge from Vitinha. And out comes the card, booking for Vitinha. With 3.5 minutes of normal time remaining. Morocco were always going to be a tough nut to crack. That has certainly been the case. And the pass by João Felix. Disappointment again for Portugal. It's slithering away. Will they get a bit of snap on it? He's quite happy to go down, I think, there. João Felix, nothing wrong with that intervention. And Amrabat comes away with it. And what a pass that has ended up being. Vitinha had trouble picking it up. Shedira! It's a weak shot, and the teamwork.
Coming from Amrabat is something special.
Now, action spills over to the other end. Ronaldo! And trying to sting the palms of Bruno. But he covers up at the second time of asking. To deny Cristiano Ronaldo. Not just in this game. Bruno Fernandes with the pass. Vitinha's there. It was always going out of play. Ricardo Horta.
The best team that we've seen in this World Cup, and I mean unit, the team.
There's a second yellow card for Shedira, just seconds after the initial booking. Now then, it's all gone quiet.
Of his team, so loud he can't call anyone.
Bruno Fernandes with a header. Again having to intervene was Benoun. What can Portugal pull out of the fire? João Felix. The 10 men of Morocco. Big underdogs ahead of this quarter-final tie. And it comes from Cancelo, too long and too strong. Minimum of 8 minutes promised altogether. So that time by Rafael Leao, and not much defending going on here. And it's Abu Klal, and he's foiled. Yamik away. Bruno Fernandes, and it was João Felix. Didn't quite work out, just happy to get it out of there. Bruno Fernandes. Vitinha, and searching ball, and it was missed by Achraf Hakimi. It's come to Rafael Leao. There's a useful one, and it's wide by Pep. It missed out Ronaldo. The 39-year-old Pep, unable to come up with the equaliser. And will that be almost at the 8-minute mark at added time? It's away by Atia Allah. And every clearance whistle, the Moroccan players. And that is going to go all the way through for what should be a goal kick. All eyes now on the referee. It's official. An African break.